quick are they? Hello all and welcome to Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with Midweek Live. Now, if I sound a little bit hoarse, it's because I am not feeling 100%. There you go. Who knew that would happen, hey? Don't you love it, guys? Pop your live chat on and not your top chat. And the beautiful Middle Earthians, first in, first served, yay. We're at 22,400. We are, but we're very close to the 500 mark. What? Beautiful Jody. Oh, we've missed you, lovely Jody. Welcome. So, guys, I'm a little bit hoarse. Just bear with me today. If I get really yucky, I'll have one of these. Cough tablets make me feel a bit better. Mary J, lovely to have you here. Sherry B, lovely to have you here. I'm not unwell, just a little bit hoarse. Well, I am unwell. But it's not severe and I don't need medication, just a little bit of cough tablets to make me feel a bit better. But otherwise, I'm fine. Beautiful Liz is in the house as well. Everybody's in. We're all popping in nice and quick. But lovely to have everyone here today. All right, so we have had a very interesting week this week. It's been a little slow on my part because, yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. But I still managed to pop. I don't even know what I put up. I think I put up a short. I put up a short. Sherry says a pony, aka a little horse. I know, just a little bit, not much. I'll survive. She's such a baby when she's unwell, guys. Really. She's such a baby, such a little sookie lala. All right, a bit of a whinger, you know. All right, so yes, on Monday I did pop a short up, or could have been Tuesday. I really don't know. One short went up, and it was the half double crochet foundation stitch. Excuse me, guys. And that's like the half double crochet foundation row. So save you from doing your chains, turn, and then doing half doubles. You just do your half double crochet foundation row from the start. Now, we did the single crochet foundation row last week, half double crochet foundation row this week. And to be fair, because I'm not feeling 100%, I'm going to do the double crochet foundation row tomorrow. Because I'm not feeling 100%, I'm not going to spend hours editing things. I just want to get something short up. This way, you're still getting your shorts, and then hopefully by Monday of next week, I'll be feeling a bit better, and I'll be able to give you your proper full-length tutorials. So normally, I would have popped a short on Monday, the 3rd, and on the 5th was going to be pattern writing. So what I'm going to do is pop the vest on Monday. Tuesday, I think I'll do the October wreath project, which should have been tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm just going to pop up a short, and then Friday you'll get your second surprise, Christmas surprise video. Okay, it's the second and final surprise video. And at the end of the year, we will do our subscriber of the year, which is very exciting, guys. So, you know, keep your ears peeled with that. Once again, excuse me, I have a choice between 3, and I'm kind of really... it's tight. I don't know, 3 people are there in the running. It's very tight. Beautiful Raylene, lovely to have you here. Middlesex is currently working on the first part of the back of the vest. Yay, way too exciting. Now, the next part's not coming till Monday. So after that, we'll work on the rest of it towards the end of the week, next week, or the week after even. Hi, Fluffy Kitten. Lovely to have you here. Yes, lovely to have you. I popped up a couple of Christmas items. Yay, very, very exciting. This was last year's Christmas stocking. It's a little dark. It's only because of the lighting. But let me go right back. Sometimes it brightens up a little. There it goes. It's brightened up a little. So you can see the Christmas stocking. Don't you love that? She's learning little tricks now. We did it a couple of weeks ago and I went, how about now? Or might have even been a week ago. So there's the Christmas stocking from last year. Up there is Angela's Christmas cards that she sent me with that beautiful, excuse me, with a beautiful cat. You know what? I'm going to have a drink. Cheers. The cup that Fluffy Kitten got me. Yay. And I'm going to take one of these. So just bear with me while I take one. I was going to message and say, look, we'll cancel the live, but I'm really not unwell. It's just a little bit hoarse, yeah? So I've popped up some of the Christmas gear from last year, and as of next week some stage, I might do it in the surprise results, which is next Friday on the 8th. I'll do the Christmas tree. And you guys can get to see it. It'll be a real quick thing. I'll pop it on fast and be a bit of silliness on my part, as usual. And then we'll announce I was going to say you can announce the winner, but it's me who has to announce. And we can announce the winner that way. But that's neither here nor there. I just found that in one of the tubs when I was cleaning, and I thought, yay, we can actually have it showing, it's Christmas at the end of the day. It's Christmas. Well, it's almost. Margaret, hello, Margaret. Excuse me, guys. Just bear with me today. Yeah. And everyone's saying hello to everyone. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. So that's the problem with this week. I just sort of wasn't well enough to be going further into doing quite a lot of work, sitting there too long. So I thought I'd just pop up the shorts, which was on Monday and one again tomorrow. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we'll have the vest and the October project for the wreath. Colour combination by the lovely Cherry. Cherry? I have another drink while I've got the tablet there. How do you drink while you've got a tablet in there? All right, so that's the only change that's happened this week because yours truly is unwell. Otherwise, everything would have been normal. I was up to date. I was doing so well. I followed everything to a T. Everything was perfect. Lucky I didn't last week when I said to you how many days I went ahead. I went right up till this week's surprise, and I didn't give you the rest because the rest, that's been changed now. So bear with me on that. But in the meantime, you'll just be getting some shorts tomorrow, and on Friday I'll still do the excuse me, I'll still do the second surprise video. You might have all this happening. Sorry guys, but it'll still go ahead as normal, and then on Monday of next week we'll go right back to projects. Fingers crossed I feel better by then, but it's one of those things, you can't plan these things. You can't plan them, but I'm happy that it's all happening now and not literally in the middle of Christmas because I'm running Christmas. I was supposed to run Easter and that got cancelled because I was unwell. So fingers crossed I stay well for Christmas. Oh, there you go. Never mind. We were all unwell during Easter, which was funny. Not funny. It was sad because we didn't get an Easter this year. Hopefully we get a Christmas. Fingers crossed. Excuse me. All right, so that's pretty much what we're doing. I don't think I'll have the live on too long today. Guys, I don't want you to hear this all for the whole hour. But anyway, I wanted to show you the cloud that we made the other day. The cloud and the rain. I haven't attached it, obviously, because we would have attached it together. But on the wreath, it'll look, I haven't decided, but it'll look something like that, maybe close. Whoops. They're not even attached, so they're falling. It'll look something like that. And then the cloud will be up the top. These threads won't be there because they're just, or maybe we'll go further down because that looks like it's hanging off the side of the wreath. It'll be like that, but it might be further that way. Yeah. So that will be the August project. Then you'll get September's there, the two flowers. Flower 1, I'm trying to hold it so it doesn't fall. And flower 2 there. And then we'll do October's project right there, which will be on Tuesday or Monday, whichever, either one of them. And then we'll do November's there. And right there, we will do our angel that I've been promising. I really want to do the angel up the top for Christmas. So there you go. Sorry, guys. We can cancel now if you like. I just wanted to get on and give you a quick update on what's happening on the channel so you know where we're headed over the next week or so. But for the next 2 days, it'll just be, fairly short videos. You need rest or you'll get worse. I know, that's why I thought tomorrow I'll just pop up a little short and then I'll just, sit on the couch for 2 days, as you do. The recording for our surprise can happen tomorrow morning as well. We'll get it all done in the morning. And then it's all ready for the next 2 days. And I can just pop on the couch for a day and a half, as you do. And then we're all good to go. All right, so it's not that bad. It looks and sounds bad, but I really feel quite well, fingers crossed. I don't have temperatures. I don't have, I'm a little bit, my eyes are a little bit watery, but that's from sinus, which I always get anyway. So I'm not really worried about that. So we're kind of on track, but not, but are. That doesn't make any sense. We are and we're not. It's 20 degrees F Fahrenheit, higher. I don't know what that is in degrees, Sherry. We work the other way around. We work in degrees Celsius. So whatever that is, someone, Dr. Google it and let me know. You like that, Dr. Google? Ask Dr. Google what I can do about my sore throat. Tell me, give some tips. I've just been drinking water. That's all I've been drinking, water. All right. So that's what's happening over the next week and a half. Now, just a quick one to let you know. We're in the middle of our vest, which I didn't bring in. No, I've left it in the kitchen because I've been working on it. We're in the middle of our vest. It will be done this year, so fingers crossed. Nothing else is coming up after the end of next week. Nothing else will come up except the vest. That's all you will get because that vest has got to go. I'm not doing any other tutorials after the end of next week. It'll just be vest, vest, vest. -6 says Jody. Thank you, Jody. Oh, it's cold. Middle says -6. Thank you. Wow. It's freezing. I'm glad I'm not sick while I'm there. It would have been even worse. Oh, that's terrible. I feel sorry for you now. Pop under one of your beautiful blankets. You know what I think we should make? I think we should make a full-on crochet jumpsuit from top to toe. What do you reckon, guys? So when we get these nasty -degree days, which we don't usually get, but when we get the really, really cold days, we can wear that jumpsuit. Button it all up here, and it'll be nice and warm. We would make that noise too. Don't you love it? So -2 degrees where middle is, which isn't normal for this time of the year. Well, funnily enough, Melbourne, Australia is in El Nino. So we're going to have a really, really hot summer. So, once summer hits this week, so 1st of December, this Friday, summer's going to be all Friday on us. I mean, Friday's going to be all summer on us. We hope. With the hood, says Sherry, yeah. A huggy. Yes, we should. I thought we should make that, shouldn't we? I'll freeze in 13 degrees. I know, right? I'm the same. I get cold so quickly. So we should make one. It'll take us a whole year. But we're already making a jacket. Oh, Jody, you don't know this, but we are creating a jacket for next year's project. It starts at the beginning of the year, works all the way up to the end of the year, and we're working on our feelings for the color combination. So I haven't decided yet with the color combination whether we're working on one color throughout the year and the feeling that we're feeling the first week that we start will be it, or whether we're going to change colors excuse me, for each feeling every month. Now that's something we can talk about as a group once I decide on a pattern. I was supposed to have the pattern ready today so that you guys can have a look at. Well, that's put on hold. We're not doing it till next year, so I can wait another week. When I get the pattern ready for you, we can have a look at the pattern and then we can decide, do we really want this this jacket for ourselves in one color? Because I really like the idea of one color jacket, but it's up to you guys, really. We could talk about that. Or do we want to mix it with 4 or 5 different colors? Now, remember, you have a whole year to finish this jacket. I haven't decided on a pattern yet, so I can't give you details on yarn, hooks. I can't give you any of those details yet until I decide on the pattern. So bear with me on that. And then we can talk about color combinations after we've worked out the pattern. It's very exciting, I think. Thank you, Jody. It is very exciting. So that's what we're going to do next year. Fingers crossed. I'll say that, fingers crossed, because we've got to get our wreath done yet. What did I do? I put it down here, didn't I? I'm a duffer. We have to finish our wreath first. And then we can start the new project. But I have put the project down as being the 3rd week of January. Or we could even do it the 2nd week. We haven't decided yet. So it's between those 2 weeks. But every month thereafter, it'll be around the 3rd Thursday of every month thereafter, where we complete a section of the jacket, or I give you the information to complete it and you head off on your own, do that part of it, and then meet me back a month later and we all start again with the next part. So that's how it's going to work. The 1st Thursday of, let's try it again, 3rd Thursday, oh, she can't get it right, the 3rd Thursday of every month. So there you go. That's just like, you know, she's got to get it right. Come on, woman. They're saying, come on, let's go. All right. So I think I'm doing not bad considering I'm not well. I think I'm doing all right. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in that -6 degree place, though. What's that? Where is that? Where is it? 6 degrees. Where is it? Ohio. Ohio. Wow. And you guys are not even in the thick of your winter yet. Isn't it around the end of December? Or no, early January, I think. That mid-January, that you're in the thick of your winter. Something like that. Any US people, let me know. Cheers. All right. So the other thing we talked about the other day was the happy mail that I got, which is these 2 little cards here from the lovely Angela. I do want to show you this card again because I'm so taken back by it. Check it out. Look at that. How gorgeous is that card? I love it. She created it herself. I don't know if I can get a close-up of the actual beadwork. She created it herself. How gorgeous is that? Ooh, very sparkly. Yeah. Hi, Carmen. She's saying, hi, Carmen. Right, close up to you guys. Hi, Carmen. There you go. So I did want to show you that. I know I showed you already. I'll probably show you again on tomorrow's video. Not tomorrow, Friday's video, but we'll see. And that's it really for today, guys. I still want to stick around. And any questions you have about the wreath, oh, by the way, bear with us. We're in the middle of a storm here. It's not that bad, but if something happens, it'll shut down the power or whatever. I'll just have to turn off. But it's not that bad. I love that card. I have a new hobby coming up. That's pretty much what, that's a really pretty hobby, I have to say. And you could go a long way with that. Cards, everything. You could do everything you want with that. It's very pretty. I know, right? You can crochet that too. She's one-minded, isn't she? Her one-mind track. Her one-track mind. No more medication for this girl. One-mind track. All right. She's all over the place. All right. So are there any issues that you want to discuss about the vest or about the the wreath? Oh, you bought the kit, did you, Fluffy? Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. You're really funny. All right. So if there are any questions you have, please let me know. And if I don't answer them today, I'll always send you a private message with reference to answers, yeah? I've put pattern writing on hold yet again. Yet again. Just until I feel a little bit better. And obviously next week there'll be no pattern writing because I'm behind this week. So there you go. And that will happen the week after, obviously. And also in that first 2 weeks of January, as you know, I don't do tutorials on the channel because it's someone's birthday. I don't know. It's somebody's. Somebody's, I don't know. So I don't do anything for those 2 weeks. But you will still see the lives as usual. And the lives don't land on my birthday, so I'll be on as usual. If it's on my birthday, it's really hard for me to do a live. I probably could do one and finish exactly the hour later if it's on, but it doesn't land on my birthday this year. It did once. Oh, that's right. Auntie T crashed. She crashed us. She crashed our live. Remember that? She crashed our live that day. It was funny. All right. So that, I don't know why I'm saying that. But that's where we are at the stage for our projects. If you wanted to, that was a fun live. I know, right, Jody? It wasn't planned. When things aren't planned, I get a little bit muffled. I get, she's not, oh, that's not in the books. What do I do? I like to write everything down. How am I going to fit Auntie T in? But it just kind of went with the flow, didn't it, guys? It just went. Then I had to go and get another chair. I had to leave the room and you were there looking at Auntie T. That was fun. But she entertained you for like, I don't know, 30 seconds while I went and got another chair. I wasn't here for that. No, you missed that one. I'll have to go back and watch that. Oh, I can't remember when it was now. Was it last year, the year before? It was one of the years. One of the years. Whenever January the 8th landed on a Saturday. That was the year. She let your age out of the bag. I wonder if I cut that out. I can't remember what I did with that. Did I delete it? I should go and delete it. Now let me delete it. That's just typing on the table. That's not deleting anything. That was funny though. It was funny. The two funny things that happened to me was the day that Auntie T crashed that, and the other one wasn't funny. It was more exciting, if anything. Crystal from Bag a Day popped on and did and shouted me a super chat, which was very, very interesting. Well, we who were live now, no. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. They might have left out a little bit there, Jody. Oh, Elisa Marie's popped in. Hi, Elisa Marie. Lovely to have you here. That cough lolly's helped me a lot. Actually, I'm starting to feel that little tiny bit better. All right. And even the hoarseness has gone away. It's just nasally now. I'm nasally. All right. So that's a lot of fun. Sometimes things happen on the live that shouldn't. What happened once? It was when I first started my lives years ago. I think there was someone at the door or something. I can't remember. If you cut your age out, those watching live still know. I know, right? Don't you love it, Jody? She tries to hide things, but it doesn't work. You and I just, are we really? Oh, we should party, Jody. Oh, well, I don't know when I'll get to your side of town. When you come to Melbourne, Australia, we'll party. When are you going to come to Melbourne? I know you travel. Let's come to Melbourne. We'll party. You and I will party. We'll have a birthday party together. Doesn't matter whose birthday is it at the time. Just have one. Come on, let's go. I'm waiting. Come on. Hop on the plane. Let's go. I'm on lunch break, but I have to stay in very noisy classroom. Oh, that's funny. You're funny, Claptrap. What? A trip there is on your bucket list. You have to let me know if you come, Jody. I'll take you around to Melbourne. I'll take you around Melbourne, not to Melbourne, because I live in Melbourne. We could go to Bendigo, Woolen Mills. Oh, pop you in the car. Hour and 50 minutes later, we'll be there. It's a bit of a drive. Or we could take the train and do the scenic route. She's all excited now. Jody probably won't come for 5 years, but still. And how old are you, Jody? Don't tell anyone, Raylene. Jody, don't tell them your age, hun. Mary, your voice heard you say you were going to cut the live short, so it got better. Yeah, maybe. And we need to. Oh, we'll grab Karen. We can do that. I'll pick up Karen on the way. First, I don't know where she lives, but we can find it. We'll find her. I know she's in Melton somewhere. We'll pick her up on the way. You, me, and Karen. We'll party. We'll party. By party, I mean we'll crochet. Beautiful, Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Lovely to have you here. Sherry, I want to party too. Oh, oh, you're 29 plus, Jody. We're the same age. Isn't that funny? How about that? 29 plus. What? Who knew? Sherry's 29 as well. She probably is 29 though. Not that we're not, Jody. I can't lie about that anymore. This is looking too old now. I'd love to say 29, but it's just not happening. Let's say 39. We might have to start saying 39, Jodie. Don't you love it? She just can't keep her mouth shut. I have to put my hook for a bit. My family members need me to fix a uniform for him. Oh, sewing. I love sewing. I love sewing. I haven't done it for so long. What? Should I jump out of crochet? Oh, you're nearly. Oh, really, Yvonne? I won't shout that out live. We all know. Live people know. Mary, you sure you don't have... I don't think so. It's bad where I live. Oh, really, Mary J? What area you're in? Don't give addresses or anything. What area you're in? Well, I hope not. No, I can't. I'm too well. She thinks. I don't know. Even though I've got a hoarse voice, I'm really quite well. I keep finding Afghans to finish. Oh, don't you love it? Catching up on everything. Age is just a number, as old as we feel or act. Well, I think I feel about 83. No, I don't. I act about 10. 8, maybe. 7.5. We're getting younger. I act very young, but don't tell anyone. I used to be mature once. I think once I did hit 29, I went backwards. I think I went backwards. That's what I did. All right. So are there anything you would like to discuss? I do want to mention, like, just, where is it? The next Christmas project. Do you think I can find it? Outside El Paso, it sounded just like you when I had it. Oh, really? Oh, well, I hope not. I didn't test. I should test. I'm always mistaken for 25 and I'm almost 35. Seriously, middle. Oh, that's great. You're lucky. That used to happen to me when I was younger too. Can't get away with that anymore. I still think I'm living in the 80s. I never got out of the 80s. I don't know what you're talking about. You should hear me in the background now. We've got Spotify, so I pop on all the 80s music and I'm like this in the kitchen. The bonus is I'll probably start losing weight now because I'm constantly 80ing it around at the kitchen, as you do. Dropping a few glasses, plates. Doesn't matter. We throw them out. What do you do, hey? You had a good time doing it. She's so naughty. The next project we're going to do for Christmas is not going to be a Christmas item. We did the chains for that. It's going to be the crochet craft bag. Now, we're making a bag for crochet, a craft bag, that is. And I'm thinking, now it's up to you guys. I can change that pattern if you like, of doing the one where it goes over the arm. Have I got one here? No, I haven't. Goes over the arm. Your project is in there and you can crochet while you're walking. That's one way of doing the small crochet bag. Or we can do like a normal bag with like a little compartment, if you like. Aren't Italians known for breaking plates? I think that might be Greeks. I don't think Italians break plates. You get a whack across the back of the head when an Italian breaks a plate. Clots. Bruises all along the side of the right head the past 40 years. Even though I'm only 29. Yeah, Greeks, that's great. It's not Italians. Italians, no, we savour our plates. We don't like wasting money. You hit it, it's like this. You dropped another one. Oh. That's the typical Italian household. Well, it was 40 years ago. I don't know what it's like now in Italian households. Wasn't sure. I knew it was around that area of the world. Europe. Doesn't matter. Just call it Europe. It's all the same. Same. I'm really sorry. I hope I'm not coughing really loud at you, guys. All right. So we are going to make a crochet craft bag, as you know. But you need to decide for yourselves. I'm happy to make it either way. The little arm bag that you can just crochet with, and it just sits over your arm. Well, I've actually already purchased the yarn for it, so I really am going to make it. I don't know why I'm asking for your opinion. I'm probably going to make it. She's all over the place today, guys. No more sickness for me. I'm so distracted and distracted with being sick. And I'll probably do that little arm bag, the small one, and have it just over your arm. And you would have seen there's actually the material one for sale on my website. So you would have seen them. They literally go over your arm, and there's a little pouch in there where your yarn sits, and you crochet and your yarn just comes out of there. And it's a tiny little zipped area in there. We probably won't use the zip only because I don't have a zip. I don't have a zip. What cotton? What cotton? What yarn? Cotton. It will be some of this cotton here. I have to get it down. Hey, you want to see the cotton that I use to make my vest with? That's this one here, the Brighton cotton. Now, it will be 8 ply. I haven't decided how much yet. I'm going to play with the pattern tonight, but it will be doubling it. So it'll be a thick, solid bag. It'll be doubling the cotton. So you'll be using 2 threads at once with the neck size hook up, but not like, I think this is a 4mm hook. You'll only go maybe 5. You won't go, maybe that's even too loose. You'll go 4.5. We want it to be tight. So it'll be a strong, tight bag, yeah? So it's likely we'll be using 2 of these threads, or any 2 8-ply threads that you have in stock, or any 2 DK weights that you have in stock. If you are going to just use 1 Aran weight, drop hook sizes, because you want that to be tight, really strong. If it's too loose, your bag is just going to sag. You need some strength in it, yeah? So we're going to be doubling the DK thread. And again, if you overseas are using, no, 8-ply is a size 3 overseas, Sherry. So if you've got 2 size 3s in stock and it's a cotton, then that's what we're using. If you want to use an Aran weight, just 1. If you want to use an Aran weight and have 2 of them, and your bag will be so much bigger, it will be a lot bigger. But you need strength. So no matter what you use, either double it. Has to be a cotton though. Don't use acrylic or wool, because once you're putting wool inside there, it's all going to get stuck when it's a wool or an acrylic. So make sure it's a cotton. So if you've got an Aran weight and you want to use 2 Aran weights, you can. Our bag will be this size and yours will be this size. Okay. So, well, roughly, give or take a few centimeters, yeah, or an inch or so. So you need to decide what you want to use as long as it is cotton. Just be wary that if you are using a 2-ply, which is a very fine weight or number 2 weight yarn, you may find that's too thin for a bag, yeah, heads up. But otherwise, DK weight or Aran weight or a 10-ply is good, as long as it's a cotton. I don't know how much yet because I haven't played with the stitch yet. I was considering just leaving it as a basic single crochet stitch. I haven't decided yet. Whether I put something pretty in there and make it pretty, a little square or something, a heart even, I haven't really decided. Leave that with me, ball's in my court. I'll have a little bit of a play tonight, and then I'll decide, I'll be able to work out how much yarn you will need. And then I bought extra yarn for the surprise anyways. I bought a little bit extra. So whoever gets this yarn will get that little bit extra. Just a little bit. Give me 1 second. So I bought that little bit extra. So you won't miss out if you were the winner of that. You won't miss out, yeah? Everyone's saying hello. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? But that's what we're going to work on, not next week, the week after. And that's the second Christmas item we're going to work on. Now, I'm hoping to fit in the 2 more Christmas items, which I doubt. But at least we'll fit in the 2 Christmas. Let's go back. We'll fit in the 1 Christmas item. Where's the Christmas? Oh, here we are. Hello, excuse me. Wake up, Mary. No, that's not it. That's the actual items. Oh, here we go. Okay, we had Christmas chains was the highest. The next one was in the Christmas items. The next one was, okay, we got 1 for the lacy table center piece. We've got 12 for the Christmas chains, which we've done. 4 for the mug wrap, the Christmas mug wrap. And 5 for the placemat and napkin ring holder. So we could do the placemat and napkin ring holder, or we could do, she's going to do it. She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Or we could do, I'm looking at some stuff we could do that's small. A bottle gift bag, bottle holder gift bag, like a wine bottle gift bag. Something small. There's not much. It's all big. Everything's big. I'm trying. Oh, there is a Christmas beanie. We could do that. Pot plant cover, someone said. Well, we could talk about that after we finish the bag for the next project. All right. We'll talk about that after the bag is done, and that'll give everyone an opportunity to decide which one they want to do in the future. Hi, Susan. Lovely to have you here. Echinacea tea is excellent. Thank you, Cherry. Wine bag. A wine bag. Yeah, a wine bag. Like a double wine bag where you can put 2 bottles of wine in there. Sure. Or if you're a big drinker, you can make a big square bag and pop your big square box in there. Sorry, I keep forgetting the time difference. That's all right, Anne McSee. And that thing I was talking to you about, may have to hold out till Friday. As you can hear, I'm a little bit hoarse. I'm a little bit unwell. I did mention I was going to have a chat with Anne on Thursday, but I'm going to hold it out till Friday. She'll work out what that is on Friday. Had something to do with some stuff that we were talking about last week. Now, a couple of years ago, I created something. I got halfway through it and put it in a bag and never finished it. And I kind of remembered the pattern and started working on it a couple of weeks ago. I can't find it in one of the tubs. So I started working on it. I'll be able to send you a photo on Friday and we can talk, Anne. And I do that all the time. Yeah, time difference. Hi, Green Butterfly. Beautiful Green is in the house. She's in the house. So we have, and I'll go back to it, subscriber of the year that happens on the 31st of December every year. And it's one of those things, I think, where I do a full 10-minute video, maybe 15 minutes. And what I do is that same video, I also put in an update of what we did throughout the year, and you see a couple of those photos. So if you were joining us new, say today, and you saw that video and you thought, oh my gosh, she made that in February. Let me go back to February and make that. Or February's video and make that. So it gives everybody an opportunity to have a flashback on what happened throughout the year of 2023. Yeah. And in that video also, you'll see a little pack on the table for subscriber of the year. And then the week later, around the 31st of December, I will actually announce that subscriber of the year, who the subscriber of the year is. I only have 3 in mind. Last year was easier. I kind of knew who I was picking. The year before I had 2. And the year before that I had 3. This year I have 3 again. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? She's so nervous. So that's what's happening around the 31st of December. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Again, it's going to be tough. I may have to put the 3 names in the hat and just pick one out, because all 3 of them, I want all 3 of them to win, and I just can't. We can't have all 3. It's only subscriber of the year, 1. All right. So if you're not sure what subscriber of the year is and you're joining us new, firstly, welcome. But subscriber of the year is when one person has a lot to do with the channel throughout the whole year, which is leaving comments, sending the odd private message, giving me some tips on certain things to make. I've had someone message me about one of our wreath projects and say, someone's chosen that color, but you can make this with it and that with it, because I was worried about what to make with it. And I thought, how cute is that? She actually went out of her way to message me. So things like that. It's a lot of things that people do throughout the year, not just the one thing, that they really put in different areas of the channel. And I know a lot of people actually have different names on different social medias, not because they change their names. They just have fun names, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a name now. They just have fun names. And on their real social medias, they have their normal name, like Facebook and things like that. So there you go. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Thank you, Green Butterfly. Look at your Christmas trees. I love them. Thumbs up doesn't cost you guys anything, and it does show YouTube you still want to see this yarn. You still want to see more projects. and you want to hear this hoarse voice for today. Hopefully that's gone by the next tutorial. Fingers crossed. I don't always sound like this, guys. It's just one of those things where it literally happened like within 2 days and we're done. We're here. It's here. It's not going away for a while. But I don't feel unwell, so I thought I'll do the live like normal. And occasionally you hear the voice go in and out, so I can go back to my normal voice. Thank you, Yvonne. She's done thumbs up. Thank you. So it's one of those things. Hopefully it'll pass by Saturday. Maybe not. Fingers crossed, who knows. But again, it's just a little bit of a hoarse voice and I don't feel very unwell. But still, tomorrow you're going to get a short, and on Friday we're going to do the second and final Christmas surprise. She gets so sad after them. The second one tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled. Let's try Friday. Keep your eyes peeled on Friday, the 2nd of December. Let's try 1st of December. She's asleep, guys. She's asleep. So Friday, the 1st of December, we will do our second and final Christmas surprise. Then you will have our normal subscriber of the year on the 31st of December. Yay. Get excited. Get excited. All right. So on Monday and Tuesday, instead of having a short and pattern writing, you're going to have the vest and the October wreath project. These are the ones that we're supposed to do Tuesday and Thursday of this week. But because this happened, I didn't get that opportunity to do that. So I'll be doing that next week. So it's still getting done. We've just swapped what we're supposed to do Monday and Tuesday over to what we're supposed to do this week coming. So we're still up to date. It's just all over the place. Guys, I'm starting to worry about Franca. Oh, she does occasionally leave a like message on some of our posts. She does occasionally quote on our posts. So she's around. She's just not always in our lives, yeah? So I have been watching as well, Yvonne, yeah? Hi, everyone, and dear me. Oh, Catherine. Hi, Catherine. How are you? You've caught us on a bad day where I'm not feeling 100%. Hope she's okay. Well, I'm assuming she's okay. I have seen her quoting, so I know she's around. She's just not come on the lives for a while. And it might have been the changeover of times. We don't know. Franca not on yet. Franca and I talked Monday. All was fine then. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jody. I have seen her on our posts, so I haven't bothered questioning her. Same with Kiki. She hadn't quoted on our post and she hadn't popped into our lives for a while, but I know she's busy with her young ones and work, so I didn't bother her. And then she came on last week on Saturday. I'll give her a chat today and check on her. Thank you, Jody. That's lovely. I might send her a PM myself at some stage over the next few days. Yeah. That's good to know. Listen to that. Can you hear that? That's train. Really loud train. What? You ladies enjoy till next time. I'm off to bed. Carmen, sorry. We will see you soon. I'm not going to be on too long myself, to be fair. You know, I'm not feeling very well anyway, so there you go. You heard it, did you, Middle? I'm shocked at that one. That's one of those ones that are not your average train. That's carrying some sort of heavy load, which is just goods. It's not people, no people in there. Obviously, there's someone driving the train. There's no one in there. Obviously, someone's driving the train, yeah? Yvonne and Fluffy Kitten saying, yeah, Catherine saying hello. Choo-choo. You know how many times I forget, because I'm so used to hearing the noise occasionally, I forget that it happens. But it doesn't happen all day. This is a one-off thing that I actually haven't heard for a very long time. So it might be a once a month thing, and I haven't really thought about it. I can still hear it. It's very mild now. That's how long that train is. So there you go. We're about probably 7 to 10 minutes walk to the next train station. I say next because that's not the one I like to go to. I like to go, believe it or not, I like to walk 20-something minutes to the other station. But lately, the other station's been scaring me. There's too many strange, weird people hanging around, so I just go to the one local. But I haven't been to the station for a while. I went when I had the job I was doing in the city this year, but that's about it. I really don't catch the train very often. That's what a car is for. If I go to the city, I catch a train. If I'm not getting a lift in by anyone, I will catch a train. I will not drive in the city. I have no patience for city traffic. Bumper to bumper, bumper, bumper. It's not my thing. And I will actually, in different areas, take a longer route to go places than sit bumper to bumper and try and think I'm going to get there quicker because there's a freeway or a highway there. I will just go through back streets because I don't like being behind everyone. A little weird like that. We have tracks 2 streets over from my place. It's actually right across from where I work. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm surprised. I forget the sound, and because when I'm recording at let's try that again, at the table, you can't hear that noise. A lot of it's blanked out because I'm recording in there. The train station's that way, so a lot of it is blanked out. It's a muffled sound and you can't hear it. The only time you hear noises when I'm in there is when there's a plane overhead, because we're about a 7-minute drive, 8-minute drive to the airport. We're way too close to the airport. And there's the planes out, not just our airport. There's a normal airport, which is the Melbourne airport. And then there's a place called Essendon Airport, has its own little, more for the smaller planes. And we're right flat bang in the middle of all that. I'm with you there, Mary. I hate coming down to Melbourne. Oh, Susan, you would rather just take train. It's better, yeah? It's better. And then not only that, you can crochet while you're on the train. Yeah, not people don't go near because they're scared you're going to jab them with a crochet hook. No, it is a conversation starter on a train too, by the way. We also had a demolition right across the street from where I live. I felt the jackhammering today and I'm on the 4th floor. Oh, I was going to mention, now you've just reminded me, the neighbour next door will probably no longer be living here. What? And the house that is sitting there does have a divided property kind of thing, or building thing in the background. He was going to build the house. Remember I told you once he was going to build at the back, and that meant I wasn't going to be able to record for a while because the building would make a lot of noise. You know, the builders would make a lot of noise, which is right near my workstation, literally a few feet away from my workstation. And all I could think of was he's going, the next people who get in there will build. He didn't build because he said he couldn't afford it at the time. But I reckon the next people who move in, they're going to build. So next year, probably around February or March, maybe, I think we might have some disruption. I don't like the idea of it, but if that does happen, you will hear muffled sounds in the background. I will actually dim the speaking down. It will sound really funny. Maybe I'll just do a voiceover in the evening, or record during the day and do the voiceover in the evening. I could do that. But we'll see. We'll play it all by ear. Fingers crossed that it doesn't happen. Anne says, I'd rather drive in Melbourne than Sydney. Seriously, Anne, I wouldn't rather drive in either. To be fair, I haven't been to Sydney. So there you go. We don't have a train anymore. We have to travel to Swan Hill, 2 hours away. Seriously, Susan, that's not fair, is it? Jody says, if we all put our funds together, we can buy it and have a vacay home next to Mary. I love it. I love it. Jody, pop on Kiki's crown and hop in the corner. I love that, Jody. That's hilarious. Actually, my daughter's partner says, can you buy it and build a tennis court there because he plays tennis? I said, what? He goes, yeah, you build a tennis court and I'll come and play tennis. It's got plenty of room. It starts from the top of our street right through the back of our house. So there's a house in front of us, then there's our house. So, and then there's further. So he's got really big property. Love it, Jody. She's hilarious, our Jody, isn't she? Hey, that's my crown when Kiki's here. Jody, maybe you can put on Marty's crown and be the king for a while. Jody, I have sent Franca a message. Oh, Green. She's such a sweetheart, our Green. Franca is doing okay, Green. I have heard from her, not personally, but I've seen her on my posts. So I know she's doing okay. She might just not be able to make our lives, you know, she might be resting. It's unusual times from the other side of the world. to Melbourne. We have our unusual times. I always wanted to change my times, but it kind of messes up with the family here. So this is the only times I can get. I just saw cloud and raindrops. Then someone peek over and ask why you trying to crochet some what? Alyssa Marie. That's hilarious. So yeah, so Jody wants to. Jody, come and yeah, you move in here, Jody. Come. Listen to me. She's making all the rules now. She's making it up as she goes along. So, yeah, so we may have some disruption next year. So keep your mind open to that. You may hear, all you'll hear is a different recording from me. It will just sound like I'm doing the voiceover rather than recording. I will do all the recording. If you can hear the noise badly in the background, then I will take that sound off and do the voiceover. That is the only way. I hate the idea of it because the voiceover does not sound good unless you're doing it with my son, the professional, with Phantom Studios, I should say, the professional music studio where you can have a microphone and the doors are all shut and it's all padded. You know, it's a professional studio, yeah? And then you can do the voiceover. Now, if you want to hear what that sounds like, our funny Halloween video this year was done that way. I went to Phantom Studios and in fact, I forgot to pop in some information at the end of the video. I always put some of the funny things that go wrong, yeah? I forgot to put in the recording part where I went to his recording studio and took a video of me recording in his little box thing. So that's going to go in one of our, well, actually it'll be in this Friday's surprise video where you see me in the background. I've got all the makeup because I was doing the videoing during the day. So I've got all the Halloween makeup on. So I look a bit Halloweenish, if that's a word, Halloweenish. And I went to his studio that night and we did the voiceover there. And then I spent like 5 hours editing. He said, Mum, you've come really late. I can't edit this today. I can edit it tomorrow. I said, no, I need it tonight. He says, well, it's going to take hours. I said, don't worry, I'm used to this. Give it to me. It took me 5 hours to edit it. but it did work. Oh, what do you do, hey? So that'll be in this Friday's video vlog thing, yeah? Where was I? I've gone way back. Yvonne says, I live in Western Australia, so I'm 3 hours behind Mary. Yes, that's right. Jody, you haven't been here for a while. I'm the lefty when Kiki is here. But as far as for 2 weeks ago, I'm the queen when she's not. I love how everybody's giving themselves names in the corner. It's great. I love it. I finally let my cheeky side out. I know you're very cheeky, Middle. I thought you were a sweetheart. You had me fooled. That's hilarious. The crown should be mine, says Yvonne, because I'm always in the naughty corner. You guys are cracking me up here. It's good because you know that old saying, laughter's the best medicine, yeah? Nearly 1st of December. I know, Green, and the 1st of December is this Friday where we'll be doing our second and final Christmas surprise. What? Very exciting. So exciting. There's only one crochet queen. Oh, thanks, Fluffs. I gotta love Fluffy. She's claimed me as being the crochet queen. So you guys are just going to have to move out the way and let the queen do her thing. You know how the Queen of England has a wave? We should have a crochet wave. Let's grab a hook. I haven't got a hook with me. Oh, hang on, here's one. There we go. There's a good one. Check that out. I have shown you this. I'll see if I can bring it right back so you can see the lighting. I go right back, you can see it better. How cool is that hook? All right, so we should have the crochet queen wave. Hang on a minute. I got a drink. So how should I do the crochet queen wave with the hook? I don't know how to do it with a hook. I'm the queen in the Bible, so does that trump the crochet Oh, Margaret B, we have another Margaret on. There's two of you. I was busy crocheting and forgot the time. Yucky day, but good crocheting day. Isn't it yucky, Margaret, this morning? I thought the storm was happening, so I quickly hopped into the shower real fast, came out, and then the storm left. And now it's come back this afternoon. It's crazy. Mary, do you know what ply we need for the jacket? How many colors here? So I can plan ask for Christmas prezzies. I haven't decided yet, Catherine. It's one of those things where I need to play with the pattern first, and then I'll start giving everybody that kind of information. I hope that makes sense, yeah? Jody says, I'm happy. Oh, wait. Happy to step aside. I'm more of a follower, not a leader. She's such a cutie, our Jody. We love her. We love her. You think you're a follower, Jody, but I reckon you're a good leader. I reckon a lot of people could just learn from you. Well, okay, that's fine, Middle. I'll tell Frank and we will tangle all your purple. You guys are so cheeky. Yvonne, you really are cheeky. She's permanently cheeky. All right, so we'll have to work out a crochet hook wave, shouldn't we? I don't know. We'll have to work it out. How cute is that hook, yeah? That's like a huge hook. I wonder if you can make like a mat with it or something. A big thick blanket or something. I literally bought it as a crop. I was going to take some photos with that. And when I took the photos, because it's, so you can see, because it's, see that light, how it reflects? Because it's like that, it was too reflective and the photos weren't working. So it didn't work. So I had another idea in mind, which you may see, not this year. I bought something to do and I didn't do it. And it's been lying around the house for a very long time. So I'm going to have to get my act into gear and get it done. It's something for the holidays that you probably will think, what is she thinking about? What? But it's, it's a prop. At the end of the day, it's not real. Anyway, that was what I bought it for. I bought two of them. Neither of them work because the light backsplashes on them. I do have a photographer family member. I don't bother him because he's just way too professional for me. But I could ask him what I could do about the backsplash on those shiny projects. I think there's not much you can do about them. You literally have to remove them from the photo, the shiny items. Otherwise, the backsplash will still be there. Now, when you're using a normal camera or a phone camera, you're going to get that backsplash. But when you're using a professional camera and you've got a professional doing it, that's different. I don't know if I can afford a professional. I want to know what the lovely yarn to your right is next to the blue. I kind of like it. You mean this one here, Margaret B? Is that the one you're talking about? I'll leave my finger on it. I've used that big hook once. Never again. Hard on the wrist. Is it really? So it's really just a prop. It's really for fun. It's not really a... I'm trying to check that. That one. All right. This one, we used this when we created the blue shrug. Remember the blue shrug? That's the same yarn. It is the Lion Brand Landscapes. Well, I'll show you. And I have shown you many times before. We are going to be using it to make some sort of cardigan as well, or some sort of shrug as well. So it is the Landscapes Lion Brand. Now, here in Australia, this is really expensive, guys. I don't know what it's like overseas. I know it's a US yarn, but it's really expensive. It really is. Now, the reason I've had it here, I was going to make another cardigan-y top for me, but this makes me really itchy. And I don't think it's the yarn. Like, I don't think it's the acrylic. I think it's the fluff that sticks out. This is, let me get a close-up. You can kind of see some of the fluff. See some of the fluffs that hangs out. That's this kind of yarn. That's what it's like. It's beautiful and soft. And I love the colours. Are gorgeous, simply divine. And I actually love the blue when we made the blue shrug. And you probably would have known it's a granny square shrug, yeah? If you remember correctly. This is why I like doing video vlogs, because I can pop that picture of that shrug up. I can't do it with the live. There is a way you can do it, but I'm not a computer genius. Or, I'm not a genius like that. That yarn is beautiful. It is the one triggered The one triggered Mary out chewing. I know I'm starting to get a little bit, flustered. Oh, beautiful Jay is in the house. Hi, Jay. A little bit nasally today. A little bit nasally, a little bit sore throatish, but, not bad. All good, Margaret. Now, this stuff is expensive, so heads up, Margaret, when you purchase it here in Melbourne, unless there's a special. Really, this one cost me, at the time when I bought this, it might be down in price now, but at that time it was $11.99 when I bought it, or 95, I think they said, $11.90 something at that time. Now, I believe that price has come down a little bit, so check it out. Colors are beautiful. $17 a ball last week. Here's me thinking they bought it down. And Catherine says it's 17 a ball. It is very expensive, and I kind of refuse to pay for expensive yarn if it's going to make me itchy, yeah? So I haven't decided yet, but it's likely we're creating something on the channel. I did mention that a few months back. You may not have been on our live when I did. We will be creating something with that next year, whether it's a top, whether it might even be a blanket. I really don't know, but we're going to create something with it. I did say a top of some sort, like a cardigan or something, but I really don't know. I'm very late because I've been talking to Jim from Bellevue Park. Well, did you show Jim the picture? Oh, I shouldn't be talking about it because no one knows about it. She can't keep her mouth shut. Now, Bellevue Park, if you're not sure what that is, that's that beautiful yarn from here that Jody, I was going to say, that Jay and I purchased together as a team at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Oh my gosh, it's to die for. Bellevue Park Farm. Now, this is 100% super fine merino wool. It is to die for on the skin. It's so soft. Now, if you have some super fine merino wool, we're doing a project on the channel with it. So keep your eyes peeled on this. I've not used merino wool or even super fine merino wool on the channel before. This is the first time, yeah? I was given a Spotlight gift voucher. Maybe I will look for something else. I would suggest, Margaret, trying something else. You know what I like from Spotlight? They don't last very long. Like, they get a little bit shabby. But I do like the cotton. I had it out before. What did I do with it? I put it back. I do like that cotton from Spotlight, yeah? He's dropping down next week or the week after. I'll show him then. By then, I should have the whole piece finished. Now, you did leave a message. I haven't had a chance to respond. I can't answer that message because I haven't finished it in full. When I do the front or the back, because they're both the same, I will give you that details of how much I will be using. Because not only are we creating what we're creating, we're going to be putting some border rows on, yeah, because I really think it'll just look too on. I want it to look nice. It's a beautiful yarn, and I want it to look nice. Do I have to use merino wool, and what ply is it? It is an 8-ply DK weight. The thing with the superfine merino and the hook that I used, which I'll talk about in the tutorial, it has made it very stretchy. So when you put it on, maybe after a few wears and wash, it might stretch even more. So I would suggest using the merino wool. If you were to use a normal 8-ply that doesn't have a give to it, then it's likely, 8-ply DK weight, by the way, it's likely that it may not fit you as well. Having said that, with the project, you are working on your own measurement. This is what I got excited about. It's your own measurement. That's all. And that's it. And because we're using a larger hook than we should be using, it's given it that little bit more. So you don't even have to add extra centimeters to it. We'll talk about that when we're ready to do, yeah? It's hard to explain until you can look down at it. Where is Bellevue Park, Mary? Bellevue Park. Well, I can leave that. I've never been there. I might leave it up to Jay to explain where Bellevue Park is exactly, because I've never been there. I would love to go there one day, Jay, if I'm ever in your neck of the woods, which is not close. It's not in Melbourne at all. It's not in Victoria. So it's not that close. It's not somewhere I can just, like I did with Tom from Tandy, where I can just drive to his farm, purchase yarn and go home. I can't do that. Where they live is pretty far. Actually, Jay can tell you how long it takes to get to Melbourne by car, because I think, Jay, you've done that before. Flinders for season. Catherine, I don't like using Flinders. It's not for anything. I just find it feels funny. No, it's this one here that I showed you before. The one I use for my top. I like this cotton. But, you know, they're all... Australia doesn't have the best cottons. Did I say that out loud? We really don't. We have the beautiful wool, the best sheep in the world. But our cotton, not so much. But this one's not bad. This one is the Brighton. Actually, this one, I could be wrong, is cheaper than the Flinders at the moment. Because I play around with Facebook, try it again, with Spotlight online. And I have a look at I'm always looking at their page. Always. It's something I do, yeah? And this one right now is on special. Well, actually, I don't know if it's on special this week. The last time I looked was I don't know, Friday last week, maybe. It was on special for $4 something. And the Flinders, which is usually cheaper, is more expensive than this stuff here, which I love this stuff. Well, I love it, but it's not something that's, I won't say it's my favorite. I'm working on something at the moment with a 4-ply, which is a 2/8 overseas or a lightweight overseas, Katona cotton. Now, if you remember, once I made this poncho, it wasn't for the channel, because there's no way I'd make it for the channel. It wasn't my pattern. It's somebody else's pattern, which I had to change because I couldn't work out what they were trying to say. I couldn't work out their pattern at all. So I had to change it to suit me, and I made a poncho for a family, really. She's married into the family, put it that way. And I made her a poncho in honor of her doing a job for me, a special job for me. And so I made her this poncho, and I made it with that 4-ply. Now, when I purchased it, stupid me, I can't believe I've even saying that. When I sent the email to the lady I was purchasing it from, I said, right, I want 1,000 grams in that color and 1,000 grams in that color. I didn't. What I wanted was 500 in one color, 500 in the other. So I ordered double the quantity of everything. So when it came in, I thought, why she sent me so much? What did I pay for? All I could think of was, did I actually purchase all this? So I had to look at the email. I wrote it wrong. I meant 1,000 grams altogether, or 500 grams each color. And I ended up buying 1,000 grams of each color. And I thought, and I've had it in my stash for so long. I didn't know what to do with it. So I thought, ooh, that would make a certain, and I can't tell you because it's a surprise. And so I created something with it, and you will get to see it. It's not something that will be on the channel, but it will be a paid pattern on my website, and it's coming very soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But it's beautiful cotton, Katona, yeah. Okay, Brighton is lovely. Think it's Mary. I'm using is for face washes. Okay. Brighton is $3.60 at the moment. Seriously, Jay, even cheaper than I thought it was. I thought it was $4.20. I don't know why in my brain I thought it was $4.20. The $3.60, it's cheaper than Flinders right now. And it's possible the reason it's cheaper, and I could be wrong, is they may be phasing those colours that they have on the shelf out and restarting colours again, or they're just having a sale, which happens occasionally, yeah? So I use Brighton all the time when I need to use a cheaper cotton. Otherwise, I will order in Katona, which I love. Katona, yeah. Even the variegated is the same price. Really? Oh, how on earth did that happen? That is really cheap, $3.60. What? Look how much I have up there. Can I show you? This is all their Katona. Look at it all. Not Katona. The Brighton. That's all Brighton cotton. It starts from there and works its way right up to the end. And in fact, if I remember telling you, I was typing up each cotton and putting their dye lots in Excel, trying to work out how to use Excel to organize my shelves, which I still haven't worked out. I've only done the top shelf. All I've done is that cotton. I haven't done anything. I'm supposed to do it, but I've had so much on my plate that I never did it. So this is where those 2 weeks in January, I'm going to be doing a lot of things in January. It has nothing to do with the channel, but everything to do outside the channel that is supposed to be for the channel, but not. You know, the things you don't see in the background. You just assume they create themselves. The other things I wear or have lying around, little blankets and things, these are the things you don't see. These are personal jobs, private jobs, family jobs as well. Mostly family, really. And just reminded me I've got to pull out a blanket, the Grafghan. Oh my gosh, I still haven't finished that. And I've got to finish that for Christmas. Well, I better get my act into gear, guys. Excuse me, I'm going to have a drink. Cheers. All right, have I missed any more chat? No, that's it. All right. So for the rest of the week, I think I have to visit the Fairy Mary wool room. Oh, sure. Karen cotton cakes are down to $7.80. That's funny because I looked at them the other day and they were $11 something or $12 something the other day. I could be wrong, maybe $13. They were really expensive. I thought, oh my gosh, that's very expensive. So they're down. Oh, they're down in price. Would you look at that? Everything's going down. What's going on with Spotlight? What is going on? All right. So I'm going to quickly, it's $13 normally, is it? I thought it was 13. I couldn't remember. It was 11 or 13. It used to be 11. I got mine years ago for $11, but now it's just also expensive. Where is that I'm not sure what you mean there, Catherine. Not sure what you mean. You must have left a word out there, hun. What we're going to talk about real quickly. Oh, where is that J? That is all in Spotlight, darling. Catherine, always in Spotlight. That's for 100 grams. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. It's the thing with the Karen cotton cakes is it's a little bit thicker. It's more of a 10 ply rather than a... Oh, hang on. Are you talking about the cakes? Hang on. What'd you say? Yeah, Karen cotton cakes. Yeah, it's more 10 ply Aran weight than it is DK. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I do like a DK weight when it comes to cotton. And even a lighter weight, even the 4 ply, which is a little bit too fine for me. But when it comes to cotton, I do like a lighter weight because mostly with the cotton I wear over summer gear in summer or spring. So I do like it lightweight. I have worn Karen cotton cakes before, so. All right. Excuse me. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick update again on what's happening for the next week and a half. And then I'm going to head off because the voice is not doing well, guys. But over the next 2 days, you're going to get one short tomorrow and the surprise on Friday. Very exciting. And the 2 items you were supposed to get this week were the October wreath project and the vest. You're getting them on Monday and Tuesday, which should have been short and pattern writing. You'll be getting the vest in the October project. We're going to get rid of the short and the pattern writing on Monday. Fingers crossed I'm well by then. I think I will be, yeah. Well, as long as there's no temperature, this will just sort of phase out. All you'll hear is a bit of a husky voice, yeah. And then on Wednesday, we're doing our live as normal. Show some love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up. So on Wednesday, we'll have our live as normal. On Thursday, we'll attach some of the wreath items, but I'm thinking on Thursday we might do the November wreath project instead because we'll be in December next week. So I think I'd like to, we'll think about it. Let me stew over it over the week and see how I'm feeling. Otherwise, we will attach the wreath items, yeah? So this Friday coming is a surprise. And the next week, you will get the surprise results on Friday as well. So let's not worry about the next week. Let's just worry about this week, which will be short, and the surprise video number 2. I have to run. Have a great week all and feel better, Mary. Yes, thank you. I'm running 2 now, Jody. That's why I'm letting everyone know what's happening for the week and a half, yeah? All right, so I'm going to head off, guys. I want to thank you for putting up with me coughing all over the place here today and being loud and in your face. I was going to cancel the live, but you know what? I thought let's just go ahead with it and see how we go. And on Saturday morning, if I have a voice, the live will go ahead as normal, and we will have someone choosing a live antics project for November's live. Yes, Oh, let's try it again. November's wreath project. She's so tired now. And November's wreath project. All right. Thank you very much for joining us here at Wow Crochet Designs. My name's Mary, and it's time for me to go have a bit of a rest. I will see you all on Saturday. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.